always liked airplanes since I was just a little kid. I don't know why. And I saw RC model airplanes at an air show when I was a little kid, and I wanted to do it ever since then. My dad liked airplanes, so we'd go to the air shows. And that's where I saw the model airplanes really the first time. And they used to fly them out by the causeway to the island here, and we'd go watch them. And I just finally, junior high, I got a job at a golf course and could buy some airplanes. So that's what I did. Just started flying that way. So I've done it for a long time.
We're part of a, I don't know, I guess a 3D flying club that, as of late, the last 3 years, we've been flying at some pretty big air shows. A couple of us have flown at the Hill Air Force Base multiple times. We've flown at the Wendover air shows, a couple air shows up in Logan, and then some of us went down and flew at, what's the name of the? Nellis Air Force Base down in Vegas. And this is really just kind of explaining who we are. We fly big planes, giant scale 3D airplanes, and from what I've seen is the crowd likes it a lot, that we fly in front of.
We show up usually day before, maybe Friday on a practice day, get set up, try and get a few flights in, get everything tuned and working. Generally we fly like a Saturday morning, Sunday morning scenario, and then maybe if they have a break for lunch. In Wendover, we get to fly in the afternoon at lunch break.
Kind of the neat thing about when we've been at air shows as of late, really, I mean, it seems that the model airplanes, the big airplanes, because they're in such close proximity that people can see them and watch them, and it's one of the biggest hits of the shows. I mean, people actually come over to our static display where all our planes are and stuff, and really, when are you guys going to fly again? Mm-hmm. It's really been grasped by the public real well, and so that's kind of what we're trying to get out there to other air shows and things like that of what we do, and we're passionate about it, have a lot of fun with it. And
so I think they really enjoy it. It's not the airplane pilot that goes and flies and then pulls in the hangar and he's gone. They don't ever get to talk to him or ask what he does or anything like that, so that makes it kind of nice, and we enjoy it. We enjoy the crowd. Myself, Jared Taylor, who's here, Dave Bradford, and Joe Mitchell, we're all trying to get in to fly, large scale, big scale, 3D capable airplanes, which is the maneuvers that we do that are hovering and below stall speed and some of the exciting kind of maneuver stuff. It's not just aerobatics, it's kind of pushing the envelope. But we started kind of all at the same time trying to do the same thing. We ended up flying together, and it became, I can do this, and then somebody else would try to do that maneuver, and it was monkey see, monkey do for a little while. So that's where the monkey came from. Then we got a little better at it and crashed a few things here and there, but the maneuvers got lower and lower, so it was like hucking a trick like a skateboarder or a motocross rider or something like that. And it just turned into huck monkeys as a joke, and the guys that were hanging out kind of called each other that, and eventually it just turned into something a little more. We started making the stickers you see here for the airplanes, and if we noticed that somebody was out all the time helping somebody with something, had a great attitude and a real passion for the hobby, they got a sticker on there. If they wanted it, they got to have a sticker and became a huck monkey. All the guys that are in the huck monkeys, they got there because number one, they're great guys that help whatever, they help other people. They've got a lot of experience and have a real passion for the hobby. It's a strange name, so we always have to explain what it is. And go big or go home was originally, do a big trick or else, pack it up. But it became the attitude of the guys in our little clique, or whatever you want to call it, was have a big attitude or, don't be around. We also take information applications for AMA. If somebody's that interested, they'll come find us. So if they want to join the AMA or join a RC club, we can get them started, give them some direction on what kind of model airplane to buy, what's available. We get a lot of that kind of questions. So yeah, we're looking for some help. It costs a lot of money to build the planes, obviously, the equipment, and to transport them around to the airports now that we may see Vegas. We're hopefully going to Mountain Home next summer. A couple of other ones we're trying to set up. We're going to Wendover. After Vegas this year, we were talking to a company. We like to use a lot of times DLE engines. And Joe talked to Valley View RC when we got home because he was going to order some stuff. And when he talked to him about how many people we've seen this year, which is somewhere in the neighborhood of 750,000, the owner at Valley View RC said, "Yeah, I'm in. I want to help you guys out." So they're really kind of our first sponsor that came on board, and they're helping us with DLE motors. We're gonna get 4 to 5 dedicated air show airplanes put together. They're a scaled down version of a bigger Extra 260 that we designed and really like to fly. One of our big airplanes at the air show that Joe has is our design, and we're going to try and do that, which they fly great, they show up well. Still a big airplane, and we should have 4 or 5 of them that are the same size, hopefully done up in some sponsorship color schemes for advertising. That's where we're trying to go as far as sponsorship help.